everybody. Welcome to Savi's Palette. My name is Savita. Today I'm super excited to share with you this recipe of a millet-based banana bread. The millet I'm going to use is ragi, or it's also called finger millet. So I'm going to use ragi flour and oats to make this banana bread. And this recipe is an amalgamation of a couple of recipes online with ragi banana bread plus my original recipe I used to use with wheat flour. And it's gluten free, and secondly it's low carb. We are just going to add a little bit of coconut sugar and some stevia powder, and we'll add a little bit of protein with some flax powder and nuts. So a healthy banana bread. Let's go ahead and get started. First we're going to peel our bananas and mash it up, and this recipe calls for 3 bananas. So I have 3 bananas peeled and ready to go. So I'm going to mash this up with a fork to get a nice smooth mix. So yeah, here I have my bananas all mashed together. Obviously, if you have really nice ripe bananas, that will work very well for any banana bread. So the way we're going to add our flax powder is as a substitute for an egg. So we call it flax egg. And I take to 1 tablespoon of flaxseed powder, we add 3 tablespoons of water. So I've added the water and we're going to stir this up and let this sit while we go ahead and mix up the other ingredients. So this is going to swell up, and this is equivalent to 1 egg for baking purposes. We set aside our flax egg and we're going to go ahead and spray the loaf pan with some olive oil and set that aside. And I'm preheating my toaster oven at 350 degrees. So to this, we'll go ahead and add our liquid ingredients. I'm going to have a list of ingredients in the description of the video. So we'll add half a cup of vegetable oil. I'm just using regular vegetable oil. You can use any vegetable oil you want. Half cup yogurt. Then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So now that we've added all our liquid ingredients, we're going to whisk this together to mix it nicely. So this is mixed well together. Let's set this aside and go ahead and mix up all our dry ingredients. The first dry ingredient is our ragi flour. We're going to add 1.5 cups. One cup of oats, and add 2 teaspoons of coconut brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of stevia, which is basically 4 packets, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, half teaspoon salt. Let's mix the dry ingredients together. To our liquid mixture, let's go ahead and add our flax egg, which is nicely set. Mix that up. That flax powder adds a little bit more protein. Now we are going to go ahead and mix the dry into the liquid, and I'm going to do slowly, adding just about a couple of spoons at a time. Okay. You don't need to really beat this, you just need to mix it together. So I have half a cup of chopped nuts. I also found sugar-free chocolate chips. So I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of chocolate chips to the mixture. As you can see, the batter is quite thick. So to this, let's add about half of our nuts. Mix it up gently. And the chocolate chips. So this is ready to go. Pour this into our loaf pan. Alright, as you can see, it's nicely set. So to this, let's top it off with some nuts on top. I'm just going to give it a small tap so the nuts kind of go in. The loaf is ready to be baked. So I'm going to pop this into my toaster oven, and we're going to bake it for 30 to 40 minutes or till the top turns nice and brown. All right, it's been 30 minutes and there you have it. Looks amazing. We'll let it cool for about 10 minutes and cut it out. This looks really good, and it looks a little bit over toasted here on the top, but that's still going to be pretty tasty. Let's try to put that in this platter. Look how beautiful it looks. Came out so easily, and look how nicely it's cooked on evenly on all sides. Slice it up. Oh, how beautifully it slices up, and you can see the chocolate chips there. And let me go ahead and taste this. Okay, it's time for tasting. You saw how beautiful the Ragi banana bread turned out, and I have a slice here in a plate all ready for me to taste. So I'm going to give this a quick taste. Oh, so good. I just got a chocolate chip and it just bursts into your mouth, the flavor. And so you have this very easy to make, gluten-free, low carb banana bread. And I hope you get a chance to try it out. Thanks for watching Savi's Palette. Please like, share and subscribe. And I hope to see you all again. Bye-bye.